road. Dynamic banter. Time to shut up. Start the show. I'll come around and get you. Don't worry, I'll come pick you up.
Okay, great.
Someone who wants to know. Someone who comes into the conversation when friends are talking and they're like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
And some guy's like, I'll take you around. Don't worry. Let me get through this, but I'll get you around.
You'll get there.
We'll take you there. I'll take you around. We'll take you around.
You gotta find your own way back. Somebody's taking a nice drive through the woods. Maybe it's just rain. There's participation all over the ground and dripping off the trees.
The whole ground is participating.
Every part of the ground is covered in participation from water. That's a funny name for it. Instead of rain, they call it participation. The ground is all participating in water. And everything kind of has a shine to it. And that shine becomes a visual ocean and wonder of the visual arts. The show like that. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think pretty good.
Pretty good.
I would listen to it on a drive somewhere. 4-hour minimum.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll take you around. It's kind of annoying, huh? When someone pops in and they're like, what were you guys talking about?
Yeah.
When you're like deep into the thing and everyone's locked in.
Yeah, but everybody wants to be included.
I get that.
I know it's annoying.
I'm here for that.
It's like sometimes you have the patience for it and sometimes you don't. It all depends on so many other outside factors, whether or not that's annoying. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying about it?
No, I think about it all the time.
What do you think about it right now? Is this you thinking about it? This song?
I always love that in the shows when they were like, you know, old TV shows where they'd be like, and they're like cutting to commercial break and they kind of like look to the side.
Yeah, and the camera goes like with their gaze.
The curtain, like.
Dude, like soap operas were so, what a specific type of person that's for.
It's melodrama.
Yeah, but to want that during the day?
Dude, but that's like, imagine you're just, you know, you're a housewife in the late 80s, 1987.
Completely void of emotion.
Void of emotion. You're just like, you're on all sorts of experimental government medications.
Everything's new.
You're on Valium because that's what they gave people. That's what they gave women.
Yeah.
Who were like acting crazy
In the 80s?
in the 80s. And then, but you're like, I've been fucking vacuuming and wiping up baby shit and piss all day. And now I gotta cook dinner before my husband comes home. And I gotta make sure this fucking living room's clean and shit. And then you turn on the TV, and then all of a sudden,
You're like, these doctors are in love with each other.
Do you remember?
Was that Days of Our Lives?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have the DVD box set? How do you know that?
Now for the first time on DVD. No, my mom would turn on the fucking TV and blast the morning shows to wake me the fuck up to
Hell
go
yeah.
to school.
So you have great memories associated with
Yeah, and she would just, well, some great and some not so great. Because I didn't really want to go to school.
it. No?
No.
So you were kind of different than a lot of the other kids.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to school. All the other kids wanted to go to school every day. I was one of those weirdos that didn't like school.
You were an outlier that wasn't down to wake up for school.
Yeah, I wasn't down to wake up for school, and I was like, and so my mom would blast that shit. She'd
Yeah.
blast the like Little House on the Prairie theme. And shit.
Yeah.
It
Did
would
it
just
make
be.
you want to watch that, or did it make you hate
It
that?
made me hate it for
Yeah.
a real long time because I'm like, fuck off, fuck, I gotta wake up, and now I gotta hide my tits in this fucking jacket I wear every day.
Yeah, dude, I get it. And that's what you're thinking about when the camera moves up and to the left.
I love it. I love the nodding, the like.
Bob Ross was also really popular at that time.
Oh yeah.
It's like the same, I put it in the same box. And I watched that documentary the other day on Bob Ross.
Oh, word? Is it
Did you-
good?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
They
Did you
fucked him
know
over.
that they fucked him
They
bad?
fucked him in the end.
They fucked him bad. And sometimes when you're watching a documentary, you're like, I can't wait to see how everything was righted at the end. And it never gets righted at the end. They fuck him forever, and then his kid doesn't even get spoilers, and then his kid doesn't even get any of the anything that has to do with his dad.
And the thing is, Mike, is like, it's like really sad to say, but so many of our heroes and comedy pioneers, they like die that way.
Yeah.
Where people took advantage of their money and their power or whatever they had left and took advantage of them.
It's a very easy thing to happen to like an artist.
Yeah, I mean, you get to an age where you need to be taken care of, but who's your friend when you're someone who seemingly has a lot of money?
Who's your friend right now?
Who's
when you're
your
fine?
friend?
Kevin?
I don't have it.
Is Kevin your friend?
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Do you ever feel like saying that to the people who pop into the conversation?
I don't have it.
Hey, what's going on over here? I'm so sorry. I'm legitimately very sorry, but I don't have it. I'm sorry.
I think this is where language is heading. To like just shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah. You should.
What happened?
Let me tell you something. You should be able to hear that. Or no. Should. In a perfect world, everyone would hear that and wouldn't like take any offense to it.
Right.
Because everyone would get it. Because it's a phrase we all say. We all say, I don't have it.
But as we've seen, this country's full of a bunch of snowflakes, and it's time to clean the swamp. Is it okay if you vape in here?
Good.
Is it okay if you can vape?
Okay, great.
We were talking about what it would be like if Giuseppe, famous Italian puppet chef.
Yeah. Well, did you know he's becoming a little bit more ambitious since being in some of these clips? He's gotten a taste of the limelight.
I think he's told us, right?
And it's
he
just
said
like,
he wants to do Hollywood stuff.
I just don't want his ego to blow up.
No, I mean he's a lovable guy.
He's a lovable guy, but like we know that people move here and they don't keep that forever.
Oh no, yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. No, yeah, no, no, yeah, no, 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 no.
So he's been auditioning for stuff?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He auditioned for that show, The Penguin.
Yeah, and so we were gonna play some clips from that and see if we could get some
He's trying to get in. I'm embarrassed. You ever watched one of those cringe documentaries? Not documentaries, TikToks. TikTokumentaries. Where, compilation is the word I'm looking for. And it's like cringe compilation. Do you know about those? And the friends try to say weird things to make each other cringe.
No, I want to see it though.
It's so much fun, but I feel like secondhand embarrassment watching this guy's audition tapes.
Absolutely. But we love him and we're here to support him. And let's bring him in to actually set this up.
Did he tell you about the scene that he was doing?
No, let's have him set us up.
Is your bedroom.
Hang on, let's wait for this ad to go through though.
And your dining room.
Hello, Mom. Hello,
Giuseppe's
Kevin.
here.
Hello, Kevin. Hey, swell.
Giuseppe, we miss you, buddy. And we love you.
Listen, sometime I get it taken away in the muse.
I get it. Why don't you give us a little something? Sing the song for us. Wow, you sound just like Pavarotti.
I was a lip singing, Steve.
Wait, how are you singing and talking at the same
Because
time?
I lips, I doing the lip.
All right.
It's like when the Mil Vanille did.
Yes,
In
we
the 80s and
remember.
the
We
90s.
remember.
Girl, you know it's true.
We remember.
That one, the two guys.
Yeah, that's good. 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 Good.
They had
Good
a,
job, buddy. You know what? Can I just say that
They
I'm
were
proud?
tall.
Can I say I'm proud of you? I can tell you're working really hard.
I'm working
tell
really
you're
hard.
working
I'm going on an audition.
Yes, tell us about it. You went to
Yes.
the Penguin.
Now that I live in a holy town, crazy weird as they call it, I want to go on an audition. I wanted to have the full volume of the Hollywood experience.
Yeah, that's
for me.
great, man. So how did you get an audition for Penguin? That's a big deal.
Well, some of the clips blew up from a dynamic band.
Hell yeah. Hit show, Dynamic Banter, millions of views.
And not Giuseppe is a household name bringing friendship all across the interweb, babe.
I think you should give us
Netscape
man.
Navigator.
Why don't you give yourself a little hand? What? Hey, give him a hand. Great job, Giuseppe. Take it away, man. Give us a little dance. Okay. All right.
So now what happened is I get a call from an agent. Hey, Giuseppe, there is a new need for Italian-American stereotype to be in a TV show with the Penguins.
And were you like... or were you more like...
And you know I love the Batman.
Is that how happy you were when you heard you got that audition? Is that...
Yes, Steve. CC.
Okay, and so what? So you're gonna show us a tape of the audition.
There's a new show coming out. It's from when the Penguin first meet the Batman, and I'm. And I'm one of the first henchmen, Steve. I gotta give a Penguin a bad news about a Batman.
Oh, you gotta give him bad news about Batman.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right. Well, can we? So that's the clip. All right.
That's
Let's
the
cut.
clip.
Let's cut to the clip.
Okay,
let's
let's
check this
go
out.
it.
Hey, oh, hey, who's knocking at my door over here? I'm the Penguin. I'm a hot guy, but I got fat man makeup on. I'm fucking fat. Come in, I'm fat. Yeah, come in already. Oh!
It's me, just what's the name? Vincenzo.
All right, Vincenzo, what do you
Boss,
got for
it's
me?
me, Penguin Boss. It's me, Vincenzo.
Yes, Vincenzo, one of my oldest confidants.
Yeah.
You are the man that I trust the most.
I
With
am
all
the
my,
man.
excuse me, you're the man, I'm the man, you're the man I trust
I'm
the
man.
most.
Who's the man?
And you know why I trust you. You know why I trust you. Tell me why.
Because
I'm the penguin.
I let you fuck my sister back in the day.
Hey.
And that is a sacred bond that you and me had.
Hey, I'm the penguin. And I want to know what it is that you're in here for.
I got a bad news, Penguin Boss.
Bad news. I hate bad news.
Yes, I'm afraid that there is someone who can stop you bad from your bad thing.
Oh, hold on a second. There ain't nobody who can stop the penguin. Okay?
Yes, but there is.
Well, then who the fuck are you talking about?
It's the bad man.
The what?
There is a man, and he dresses as a bad. And he can stop you bad. He's been kicking the shit out of a lot of people.
What the fuck?
And scene.
Hey, Giuseppe, you did a great job, buddy.
He's excited, dude. He's excited to be in Hollywood. Thank you so much, Steve. Your support. Your support. It means the world.
Yeah, man. I'm really excited for you, buddy. I'm really proud of you. Hey, man, it's a great job, buddy.
Thank you so much, Steve. Could not do it without the support and the family from DB Banter.
Great. So you didn't get the role.
No, I did not get it.
But we're excited for the next one. I hope you get many more auditions, Giuseppe.
I can't wait to see what I do next. And if you have some kind of a project that you want to Giuseppe in, I think it's Steve just to throw up on himself. Talking to Giuseppe. And the 1-800 Giuseppe agent to go to Hollywood, a big star. Bye-bye. What happened to the boy? What happened to him?
He spit on himself.
He spit on himself? That doesn't sound like something.
Did you see he had tears in his eyes?
He did.
Tears in his eyes.
I'm just happy he's happy. So much comes out of him at so much coming out. So much coming out. Did you have a good time? Is that fun? Was that good? How do you feel afterwards? Everything good? You remember?
It's so
from before?
Why is it so fast?
I don't know.
Who made it that fast? You made it faster? Damn, dog. Oh shit. Anyway, great job, Giuseppe. You fucking did it, dude. You did it. He's gotten better auditions than we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
What was it? Have you gotten, like, what's the coolest audition you got?
I auditioned for Happy Gilmore too.
Whoa.
Yeah. Didn't get it. Should have sent Giuseppe.
Way back in the SourceFed days, there was Tell of a School of Rock TV show.
Wow.
That was in the works.
Yeah.
And my manager got me an audition to play the Jack Black role.
Mm-hmm.
And I came in with my guitar and I played like songs and stuff. I felt like I fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
And then fucking what's his name got it.
Shane Dawson.
No, that fucking guy from Righteous Gemstones with the mullet.
Oh, Danny McBride.
No. Yeah, I know. You're right. But he's like Kip. Tony Cavallero. Tony Cavallero.
I probably know what this song. Oh, okay. I'm getting a clearer picture now.
But he's a funny guy, and he got it, and he whatever. Wait, I didn't mean what even happened to that show.
And now you hate him? I don't remember ever seeing that show. I don't see anything.
And then the only other really cool one, obviously I didn't get that one.
Uh-huh.
But the only other really cool one was my manager knew the guy that created Mystery Science Theater, Joel Hodgson.
Yeah.
Who is the original host of the show too. Sleepy guy.
Sleepy guy?
He's a sleepy guy.
What does that mean?
Well, if you're a fan of Mystery Science Theater, there's the Joel era and there's the Mike era.
Yeah.
And did you watch?
I wouldn't have known.
Casually, yeah. So Mike was like the blonde, like younger looking guy who was like, "Hey, I'm a young buck," and then Joel was like he's kind of sleepy, and he talks like this. Okay. Hey, Crow. Like he's real slow, sleepy. He's Sleepy Joel. And anyway,
and thank God we took the country away from it.
I know, because I can't have someone asleep at the wheel. And so they were doing like a reboot of it, and I was like, and they were like casting all the roles for the new show, and I'm like, dude, I have to get on this fucking show. Like, I think I'm the most qualified to play something. Like, I love that fucking show, and I'm like trying to like get into TV shows and shit. So I was like, let's fucking go. That's the one. And so my manager knows the guy, so he got me a fucking audition that went directly to him.
Yeah.
And he loved it. And I was like, oh my God, dude, this could fucking happen. And I was like freaking the fuck out because I love Mystery Science Theater. Mm-hmm. And even knowing that he like loved it was like it was making me like, oh my God, that's crazy. It was an awesome moment.
Yeah.
And then they ended up casting the role that I was going to have, which was like the son of TV's Frank, this character that was like a curly haired, he was the assistant to Dr. Forrester. And no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But that was the role I was going for. And I was like, fuck, this would be like the best thing fucking ever. And fucking guess who got it?
The same guy from the other show.
No, but that would have been funny as fuck.
Shane Dawson.
Fuck.
Was it Nick Kroll?
It was Adele Dazeem.
Damn, dude.
Nick Kroll. Or it was Nick who's the guy from all the Adam Sandler movies? Nick Offerman. Anyway, so fucking Patton Oswalt got the role.
I just saw him the other night.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He's so funny, man. I love him.
Yeah, that's like a different echelon of celebrity.
Totally.
Guy from SourceFed or Patton Oswalt.
I was like sad to lose it, but understood in every way that's what you go with if you're doing a revival for a show that needs the kind of eyes that Patton Oswalt would bring.
It's crazy how many people are hired. Not to say that they don't have the talent always,
but it's just that.
But I've seen a bunch of people, and Patton is not. I don't mean to say this so quickly after the Patton thing because he's incredibly talented. But I've also seen people get hired for stuff because they think their whole audience will watch it. You know, I think that's like super prevalent now.
We kind of lived through a really big boom of that from our own like group of peers. Like we had like friends having talk shows and shit, and that was crazy because it was a time where like studios were just like, they've got fucking millions of viewers, it must translate to TV dollars,
right?
And it just fucking didn't because the kids weren't watching the TV, they were watching the YouTubes.
Yeah, man, they don't want to watch the people elsewhere.
But dude, I didn't get that role and I was pretty bummed about it, but I was like, fuck yeah, Patton Oswalt, like come on, like it makes all the most sense to me, and I get it and I understand, and I'm not hurt by that. somewhere Patton Oswalt's head just exploded.
He like dropped his soda just now. He dropped his coffee.
Son of a bitch!
What the fuck?
Now, why did I drop my soda?
Dude.
Go ahead. No. I was holding on to something. But
I thought there was a second part to that.
there was a second part to
it.
But it was just that I still got to do like a cool thing where I got to hang out with Joel Hodgson. And, you know, Felicia Day got the like lead bad guy role in that show.
Cool.
And Felicia was like a peer, kind of, even though she came from TV more so than the internet, I think.
I don't
maybe it was
remember
vice
anybody's
versa.
origin story.
Me neither. But she was like an digital creator, like the Milana Weintraubs of the world.
Yeah.
A little more successful, but still in our peer group.
She dude, when I was going on a lot of auditions, kind of when I first got here, when the Studio 71 days.
Yeah.
There were like a string of 10 that I lost to Nick Kroll in a row. Like everything, my manager would be like, Nick Kroll.
Because his daddy's got money.
Well, also he's very funny.
He's so fucking
and
funny.
also
He's so funny.
Here's like a mid to lower mid level internet person as far as like clout or like followers goes. And then Nick Kroll has like, he had his own show.
He had a show.
Like you got momentum is a very big.
Yeah, they made the right business choice.
Oh yeah, they did. Although it's different, like they made the right business choice for them.
Yeah.
And it's like eventually you need to prove that you could be mutually beneficial to yourself and
absolutely.
to something else.
Let's cut to a clip.
Got a super easy tip for you. Watch your dick, bud. Because that job would have been great for me, but I'm not sure how much I would have.
Right. If we were talking about you, they fucking blew it.
Yeah.
They blew it.
But it would have been like, it would have helped me out financially.
Yeah. Well, how many of those things even became a thing? But I mean, yeah, at that point, it's like the money could have been very useful.
Yeah, I like not knowing what it was supposed to be for all the time. Sometimes you just get auditions where they're like, here's the thing. They want to see if you'd be a good like personality fit for this thing. And then they don't tell you what it was.
Yeah.
You ever do those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be way more upset if I knew that it was like something that made everyone millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck, I was in the running, but not good enough for the thing that made everybody
Dude,
rich.
yeah. That's like what the industry is. It's like truly that. It's like you have to really want to be that so bad that you just are okay with that happening over and over and over again. Cause how many fucking bars in LA have you been to where you overheard some guy point at the TV and go like, that couldn't be me, man, I lost out to that fucking role.
Yeah.
And that fucking couldn't be me. And it's like so many stories about that in LA, and it's sad every time. But it's like, that's what it is. That's what the industry is. You go into a room to audition for something, and you see like 50 of you in there. And you're like, oh, only one of 50 of me is going to get this.
I think what's cool about now is that from like a couple years ago, since the beginning of Hollywood, that was like a whole job to have.
Yeah.
And now it's like, if shit is slow, you can do your own stuff all the time in the background on the internet.
Right.
At a very like low, like if you figure out your thing on TikTok or whatever that blows you the fuck up, you could do that in a very low maintenance way.
Yeah.
To keep the wheels moving while you like wait in between all those auditions.
Yeah.
And so now there are a bunch of people who have a lot of talent who probably just weren't working a lot. Yeah. That like blew up on the internet and already had like the charisma and stuff like that. Right. And I think we exist in not that you ever want to stay in one place, but I think about how I think that there's like a monetary price a lot of the times, unless you get super lucky in being able to do exactly what you want for any amount of money. It's almost like you can't really choose which amount of money you get. No. If the benefit is like, yeah, you sit and you do like whatever you want. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if somebody else buys into that and wants to give you like millions of dollars for it, that is like the luckiest shit in the world.
Yeah, well, that's like everyone's kind of like hoping that happens. Like everyone I know is hoping, or everyone I know that's like still working the social media game and like still working the like, you know, influencer thing. It's like very much about like, whoa, I so forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Yeah,
that's fun.
Hold on, let's get the pipeline. Let's come back around.
We were saying peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are great. And have you ever had fluff on them? And then you said there were tons of summers where I had fluff every summer.
Yeah.
And then there were some fluffless
And then
summers.
one time I did Miracle Whip by accident and it fucked me up on fluff.
Dude, what if I was able to convince you that we were
That's what we were talking about? Oh, okay, great. So yeah, what I was going to say is like, so fluff is like, whatever.
Were you a fluff kid? Did you do peanut butter?
I never
and
had fluff.
I had fluff once as a camp counselor.
I didn't even know that shit existed.
I know. What a wacky thing.
I didn't know it existed.
What a wacky thing to have, to be like, what do you want for lunch? Sugar butter and sugar whip?
Or cheese salt. Sugar butter or cheese salt. Cheese salt!
Do you want chemical fluff and sugar butter?
And also sugar drink? Cold red sugar drink?
Yeah. Or do you want, like, you should also drink some water.
We're not talking cherry. We're not talking strawberry. We're talking red sugar drink.
Yeah. Dude, back in our day, we drank colors.
We drank colors and not fruits.
Eventually, they were like, we should probably start naming these after fruits.
Yeah, we can't just, kids are going to figure out, adults are going to figure out that the orange they're drinking is the color, not the flavor.
Yeah, that's right.
We're drinking orange, not orange juice.
No.
We were drinking fucking orange and red and green.
Right.
When we were kids.
Right.
We were the first generation to drink colors.
Lots of green. So much green.
They gave us so much green, dude.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about the green was that, like, they come in, like, the little boxes, and you wouldn't even see the green.
It wouldn't, it's like it was wasted. Like, who's that for?
Yeah, like, it didn't need to be green.
You remember I think it was like High C, it came in a can? Like
yeah,
a military can?
You had to use that
and
triangle.
You had to puncture it?
The triangle can opener.
It's like an oil can.
Yeah, and exactly. And you'd pour it into the funnel into your dad's car. And then he'd lock you in the dark room.
Your car would be all hyper. And misbehaved in school.
But we drank fucking Ecto Cooler, like so much of that Ecto Cooler shit.
Yeah, and it was in a box.
And it was in a box. Do you remember, like, there would be, like, the kid that would, like, he was, like, the fancier kid that would, like, squeeze it into a glass and drink the High C out of a glass?
I don't think I ever
You ever had a friend like that?
No.
Because it always looked, because, you know, his mom would put, like, ice cubes in it.
Yeah.
And then you'd have, like, you know, the fucking High C with
like,
ice
Mom,
cubes.
cool down my box.
Yeah, and it's like...
The box is too hot.
Damn it. But I was like, I never had a chilled box. I never had a chilled red before.
Did you keep the boxes in the fridge or in the pantry?
Well, they would be kept in the pantry sometimes if there were enough in the fridge.
But the purpose, their destination after the store was the fridge. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they would be in the cupboard. And you'd go to your friend's place and you'd be like, guys, thirsty? Everybody thirsty? And you were outside running around playing guns or sticks.
Yeah.
Or ropes.
Which was the same game.
And then you'd be fucking like you'd be the most thirsty you've ever been in your fucking life.
Yeah. And you drink like this.
And you're yeah, and you're doing the look, the side eye look, the side eye stare.
Yeah. Man, kids get thirsty,
you'd fucking come in and you'd be like, give me that goddamn liquid, you bitch. Give me your red and blue. And then they'd fucking go like, oh, we got High C. And you're like, fuck yeah, that's the most refreshing thing in the world, High C.
Yeah.
It doesn't suck up all the fucking moisture in your mouth and in your throat and keep it and seal in the sugar so that it can be delivered directly to your bloodstream without any bother.
Yeah.
Without any dilution whatsoever.
That's really nice. Tasted great.
It was the best red you could get. And then they'd crack open the cupboard and it would be fucking cupboard high C.
Yeah.
Not fridge high C.
No, same.
And you'd be like, God damn, we're about to drink lukewarm high C after running around for 3 hours.
Yeah. And then your friend would squeeze the box out into a glass.
And they'd get his mom would put the cubes in. And he wouldn't offer anyone else that treatment.
Who is this kid? Say his name.
Fucking asshole. I don't know, man. You have these... My childhood is so spotty and just... There's just like little tiny things that are even jumped up with other memories that like might not be the same ones.
If I really concentrate, I can remember certain things. I can like unravel little details of certain things. Like I had a rich friend that I hung out with who, for whatever reason, I recognized at a very early age that he had more than he could possibly do anything with.
Yeah.
And he had all this new shit, and he wasn't even interested in the new shit because he had all this other new shit.
He had the newest new shit.
So it's like I never got like super new shit all the time. It was like once every couple months you get a new thing, and that's like your thing for the next couple months. And it's going to take a while for that excitement to wane. This fucking kid, every time there was a new commercial on TV, he would have the new thing. So there was like that week of things, and then there was like a month ago of things that was still new as fuck to me.
Right.
So I would go over to his house and I would be like, do you even want this? Like a new Game Boy game or something?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, no, I don't even play that anymore.
I played
Because he
for
was
like
like
a
a fucking
minute.
spoiled bitch.
He had everything.
And I would walk out of his house with like stacks of Game Boy games. And
He's
his
just like, I don't
parents
give a
would
shit.
stop me at the door and be like, why is the poor kid taking all of your shit out of this house? And I would be like, I'm about to have the best day of my life, and you need to get out of the door.
You need to stop being in the way of that.
Get out of the door. I'm going back to my parents, and I'm playing all my new games that we didn't spend jack shit money on.
I got a belly full of orange.
And then they would take it and put it back in they'd be like, you're not leaving our house with all of my son's shit.
But they didn't find the Super Mario Land you had tucked into your sock.
It was in my ass.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't blame me.
You were smuggling pixie sticks in your ass.
Yeah. It's like, you spoiled your son. Somebody's got to enjoy the shit. I should have said, wouldn't you be happier knowing someone was playing all the shit you spent your money on?
Right.
Just because it wasn't your kid?
Fuck that spoiled kid, man. And that spoiled kid is a crypto bro now.
I wouldn't doubt it. I think he has like a go to the office every day and wear a suit job.
Yeah.
Well-to-do.
Maybe still being a crypto bro.
Also, like, nice enough kid, you know? Like, would give me all that stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't know that he was spoiled.
Oh, he wasn't one of those, like, flaunting it guys.
I don't remember him being a piece of shit.
That's good.
And if I was just like, can I have the new Ninja Turtles game? He'd be like, I don't even like Ninja Turtles anymore.
I haven't even played it yet.
I haven't even played it yet. It's still in the packaging. You can have it right now. With free easy payments on free because you're a cool guy.
I don't give a bone.
My friend said bet your buckets the other day.
I don't give a kale. Bet your buckets?
Yeah.
That's good.
My friend Jill is helping me with like data management stuff. All my drives I'm putting into like one big drive. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for the boys for data management.
Yeah.
And I back up all my shit all the time. And there was this one like iPhone backup from like 2017. And she goes, well, you'll what does she say? You bet your buckets I won't be looking in that one. I was like, this cool cartoon character is helping me with all my data stuff. You bet your buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very fun, very wholesome thing for a human being to say.
Did you ever see Over the Garden Wall?
No, but I've been hearing about it a lot.
It's incredible. It's just like one of the last like traditionally animated like fairy tale silly things that has come out. That there just hasn't been anything like it since. And traditional animated stuff just doesn't happen anymore. And it's just this cute little fairy tale. You seen it, Kevin? this little kid in the show says all sorts of funny, cute things, and one episode had a frog, and it like disappears, and he goes, "Oh, where is that frog o' mine?" And it's like a kid saying, "Where's that frog o' mine?" Like a fucking 1930s.
Yeah, like a prospector.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
Cute shit.
Call Nick.
Call Nick? Oh, maybe we could call
I had
Nick.
something to ask Nick.
Let's just have a normal conversation with the guy.
See what he's up to?
Yeah.
Yeah. I played Fortnite with Nick last night.
Oh, I never put the thing back up.
Looks great.
Let me watch these ads really quick.
Do you say you played Fortnite with Nick last night?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Nick told me he went out last night, so he couldn't play soccer.
Shit.
Whoa. I mean, we did play pretty late, though.
Dude, that's perfectly acceptable, but it is something to talk about.
Yeah.
If it's always
Giuseppe?
been a dream to go to Paris.
Hello?
Hi, Nick.
Who's this?
Nick, this is Mike Falzone from the Dynamic Banter podcast. You're on Dynamic Banter with Mike and Steve.
I'm on the podcast right now.
You're on the podcast right now. Have you ever been on a podcast before?
Never before.
Just breathe normal, and we're just going to have a conversation. It's going to be great.
He's lying.
Steve, Nick, hello.
Yes.
Hello?
Nick,
Hi, Nick.
we were,
Who's that?
that's Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Nick.
We were both just
Who's
talking
that?
about, that's Steve from before, same.
Oh!
Kevin's here, too.
Hi, Nick.
Hello?
Hi, Nick.
Nick, we were both just talking,
Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Steve.
Nick,
Nick.
Hi, Mike.
it's Mike. We were both just talking about how much we love playing video games with you.
I like playing video games, and I'm also... Shit. Shit.
That was the best summer of my life. And whatever ever happened after that didn't really matter. Because I was with my boys. There was always going to be a way for me and my boys to play Fortnite or soccer or whatever. It didn't matter. Because at the end of the day, no matter where I live, my boys will still be just one little internet connection away. And that's why it was the best summer of my life. Because even though everyone in my family died, including my uncles and my cousins, all in the same really big car accident, somehow, I still had the best summer of my life because my friends were there for me the whole time. They gave me the best drugs to help me forget about all the things that just happened. Life's twists and turns.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Nick,
Yeah.
we were just talking about how we love playing video games with you, bud.
Oh!
And that was Nick.
He's trying to avoid the situation.
Yeah, this is good reminiscing music, though. I like that very
Right?
much. I enjoyed that.
And what did I learn from this? Well, I learned that friendship matters more than power, that's for sure. Friendship matters. Friendship matters.
Friendship matters. Friendship matters. Friendship matters. Everything's gonna be okay when your friendships matter.
When your friendships matter. Friendships matter. Friendships matter. Friendships matter. Friendships matter. Friendships better when it's better with friends, and your life and your friendship never ends, and your friends turn out to the better end, and there's always gonna be a little bit at the end.
Beautiful song, guys.
Thank you. I'm
Imagine being on the other end of the phone and hearing really good harmony.
But with no music.
Fuck, that's funny.
All right.
Barry.
Joining into the beat.
I know somehow.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
He caught it. That kid's a natural musician.
What a good kid.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
All right. Well, where are we? Where are we?
History wrote it up.
Let's do some fucking history roads. It's been so long.
Let's
I
do
feel
a bunch.
Yes.
like that's a great idea. I think we had someone agreeing. Halloween.
There's a lot of soundboard submissions.
Halloween.
Yeah, people have been doing that.
I think I know that maybe this would be. Maybe I don't know. There's enough folks out there that would be willing to be up to the task, but it's been a minute since we've asked for like your version of a History Road theme song. And if someone out there with musical talent, or even without it, wants to make like even like a little like sound recording on their phone and like, you know, tap out a little beat or something, we could really use a new crop of History Road themes.
Yeah.
And we just love it. And you could be featured on the show and we'll shout out your name and forget it and mix you all up.
If you want.
If you'd like.
Yes.
Babs.
Badge. What is this Paul McCartney thing?
I don't know because it doesn't have a link to the actual video.
Someone's okay. Let's move on.
Look at the soundboard ones.
This one, Tom with soundboard potential. We got Samantha. Someone named Samantha says Tom with soundboard potential. I saw this and felt like maybe Ozzy and Tom could have a chat. And spelled like Tom York.
That's who I think they're talking about.
All right, let's hear this. Wow.
Is that really him?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. He just literally went up to the mic and went,
I wonder what it would be like to have a conversation with that guy.
dude, that would be one of those interesting, like when someone asks you, like, if you could have dinner with three people or
Dinner's
whatever.
so long.
Dinner
Imagine
is
if it was that for 3 hours.
What if he sat slouched completely in his chair and just like threw olives at his face and sometimes caught them?
Fucking olives.
So
Fucking feed me the olives.
yeah, did you when you wrote OK Computer, like it changed my life.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
There's no price to have a cigarette in it, isn't it? No, no. Dude, you're just at dinner and you're like, no, no.
And he's got one of these toys.
And you're just like cutting steak.
Oh, I came out with a new song, you know, and get my new thing, you know, all you have to do is use this little keyboard here you brought in the restaurant.
Oh, no, no. Yo, hold on, dude. The waiter comes over, dude. The waiter comes over, and they're like, "How's the wine? Do you want to try the wine?"
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. Okay, so he's enjoying the wine.
Hi, Nick.
It's a hollow thing.
Thank you, Sam. That is a very fun clip, and we'll send it to DB Labs for analysis.
I like it. I like that.
We'll see what comes from that.
There's another one down a bit.
God, there's so much fucking junk mail in
I know
here.
because TikTok now.
God damn, I gotta get in there and fucking clean it up.
TikTok wants you to sell stuff so bad. All the time. They're like, become a merchant or whatever. Sell stuff.
We got an email from Headgum saying that they were trying to remind us about the early entry deadline for the 31st annual Communicator Awards.
Should we do our acceptance speech?
Entering the Communicator Awards is your chance to honor your work and have it recognized alongside past winners like Netflix. Wow, yeah,
Dude, we're just like Netflix if you think about it.
we're winning just like Netflix. Okay, what's this update on my last email? Managed a quality version of something?
Yeah, don't.
Are we just
This
in a
looks
meeting now?
complicated. We're not going to be able to make it to that meeting.
There's no more history roads, you think?
Shep has a humble soundboard offering.
Oh, here we go. Wait, what about Broken Face History Road?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Let's get some classical music in here. Modern classical. Broken Face History Road and see you in Tacoma.
Hell yeah. I can't wait.
Interesting, no history roads have come in from anyone that was at those shows. Just saying.
Spokane.
Would be nice to hear what you guys thought, you know, like any notes, any nice anecdotes, something you remember that was special to you.
And then we could personally apologize to you for the
Personally
Spokane show.
apologize. Send in any complaints from the Tacoma show so that we can apologize.
To the Spokane people.
Daniel says, "Hey, baby boys, the first time, long time, since the early SourceFed days."
That's how the Muppets dance.
Just seeing Giuseppe laying down there under there with his mouth wide open, just
vibing
with
out.
that shit, with those sounds.
Yeah.
He's having a tantric masturbation session.
He's practicing his touchless ejaculation
I love
technique.
it. Teach me your ways. Hey, baby boys. So they were listening to or they've been hanging out since the early SourceFed days, and they're in Burnbury working as a veterinarian in South Florida.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Before we get too far away from this touchless ejaculation thing, if you could do that,
Yeah.
that would be like the slowest, most least effective, like Hadouken in real life.
Oh, you mean making someone have a forced orgasm?
No, like if you could
Do your
come
own
without touching yourself, and you would just like walk around naked,
Yeah.
it would just be like
I
a
see.
weak Hadouken.
But you could do those things that the porn stars do, or they take all those supplements and stuff, so you can shoot these major ropes.
I didn't know that existed.
That's what they say, brother.
Major ropes, vitamins.
You gotta be in the cum forums, dude. I feel like you're really
Yeah,
been
I'm
not
a
looking
fake.
in the cum forums.
You're right. I think you're right, dude. I haven't been looking in the cum forums,
Call Nick
unfortunately.
really quick.
Ask him if he knows about the cum
Yeah,
forum.
about the cum forum.
Do you know about this Mattel Wicked toys? Wicked. No. Wicked.
No.
The Wicked, they put out these Wicked dolls for the new movie Wicked with Ariana Grande. And she plays a Glenda, good, clean, white witch.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Call Nick real fast. I should sneak stand-up dates in the middle of all this. When's this come up, Kevin?
22nd.
Man, you missed a lot of good stuff. On the 29th, we're doing the human romance dating show
Oh, hell yeah.
at the Comedy Store.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's going to be great.
It's the day after Thanksgiving. That's Black Friday.
Captain's log.
Holy
Set a
moly.
star date to Mike Falzone's Human Romance show. I believe the crew's gonna want a little leisure after that last battle with the Trionians. Oh shit, we're being blasted by aliens. We're not gonna make it to the show. Oh shit, we're gonna fucking die. We're being blasted out of our asses. We're fucked. Ain't nothing we can do. We're not getting out of this one, guys. I'm sorry, I fucked up.
I really cucked this one.
I fucking cucked it. I cucked it. I'm sorry. I'm begging for your forgiveness for the other side. For the other side where we're all gonna go. We're going to hell. We're gonna die. I'm going to hell. I'll see you there, boys. I fucked up. I cucked it. This history road's still going.
And we still want to talk about Wicked Dolls and Call
Oh,
Nick.
Wicked Dolls. And what?
And Call Nick.
We called Nick?
We should call
Oh,
him.
about to come for.
No wonder you can't remember the stuff you're currently talking
I
about.
know, I'm telling you, man. It's brain rot is what it is. But the Mattel dolls, for Wicked, you know, that new movie coming out. The box, you know about this?
I think I did hear about
The back of the box has a website URL to go like check out Wicked, the Wicked website, and it's wicked.com, which is an old
No
porn
way.
website.
No way.
Oh yeah.
That's so funny.
Everyone's pissed off, and I bet there's a fucking fire at Mattel right now they're trying to put out.
Holy moly.
Really funny.
That's so funny.
And it's funny because when I watched this video from like Fox
Who
News
gets in
about
trouble
it.
for that?
Dude, someone like we can talk about that line in a second, but someone on Fox News was talking about it, and they were like, "Is this an attack? Like an attack from who?
Cyber.
The leftist, trans, anti-life."
Did they get that
movement.
far? Did they say from who?
Well, but no, but they're like, but it's so stupid to assume that this is an attack of some kind.
Yeah.
And not just like a really simple mistake. But the thing is like, you know, a lot
That's
of times.
why it's weird. That's why it's like suspect, I guess, because that has to go through and approved by so many people before it gets to the packaging.
For sure, yeah. I think it's like, you know, a joke, a prank before it's an attack. You know, like
Who does that?
Well, there might be.
Because who gets let's look at it realistically.
Okay.
Who makes? They hire a marketing firm
Or they
to
have a
design the
design
packaging.
team in-house that does it, maybe.
Whatever. There's a team that designs the thing
Yeah.
that you hire to design the thing, which would include that URL would come from the company and would be like, turn this into a QR code or whatever.
Well, because it's like, yeah.
Because they need all the assets from the company that makes the thing.
Well, it's
so Mattel
likely-
would have sent them.
I think
thing.
it's all in-house. I think they have in-house designers. They have Mattel in-house design team that designs all the packaging for all the toys.
Right.
And they're designing the packaging for the Wicked stuff. And
Who emails the URL?
well, here's the thing, I think, because it's probably like, so I used to work with a lot of these like web designers that didn't necessarily make like product packaging, but were making forward-facing like movie websites. And a lot of the times there's this like verbiage that just goes into the design process because they don't have time to fill in the shit until the team that writes out all of the stuff that goes on the packaging is done with that. So the design team that's like designing the box will just throw in these like template things. Like sometimes you'll see like lorem ipsum, or you'll see like
You're talking about
FTO
like
instead of a logo.
placeholder stuff.
Yeah, placeholder stuff.
Normally the letters though are in Greek.
Well,
it's
but
all
what-
Greek stuff.
But my thought is that like so realistically, my thought is that this is what happened, because it's similar to those. You're right. Usually it's like lorem ipsum or something, or a quick brown fox or any of those like weird font things that they just do as a joke because they're bored. My thought process is that like there was probably a team working on the verbiage, the words that goes on the packaging, like Glinda the Good Witch action
like
figure, the marketing team, and someone in the team was like filling out all the shit, and they probably have a template that has like copyright, whatever, you fill in the copyright, the dates, fucking Mattel.com, and then the movie website.com, which someone who's just like mindlessly doing that would be like, it's Wicked, right? So probably wicked.com, blah, 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 move on. And the next team that gets that then reviews everything.
That's the team that fucked.
But the thing is that there's so much product that moves through there. There's so much packaging that's templatized and is just like used over and over and over again with just different coloring and the same words just like changed a little bit, that I think that the team that usually does the fine print, looking at every little detail, making sure it's good for approval process, probably ignores the internet URL because it's been the same shit for years and years and years, or they trust their team. They don't need to double check that shit.
Yeah, because you didn't know about Wicked.com, did you?
Well, it is one of the older
From, like, back in the
yeah,
day.
from back
Oh,
in the
really?
day.
But
Yeah.
it's like, so you're saying that at some point somebody put that into that template as a prank?
No, thinking that was probably the website. Like it's probably Wicked.com. Because the movie's Wicked.
I thought you said it was a prank from someone.
Well, I'm saying like it could either be the most realistic answer is probably it was done in a very quick Wicked.com, moved on, and no one QC'd, quality controlled that tiny little fucking thing, and it just got through to production, and now we're here. There is another like chance it was a prank. It was someone fucking around and being like, "This is gonna totally make it all the way to production," but that person would get absolutely fired and probably sued.
in post like Me Too world,
Yeah,
I don't think anyone would chance that.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it's funny.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Okay, let's get through this 2-hour history road. So this person says they've been listening for almost 27 years to our bullshit.
Wow.
And the Fartcast has been going the whole time. So I want to say that, first of all, I am flying from Florida to go see you guys live in Tacoma.
Yes.
And I can't wait. That's rad. Someone flew from Arkansas, too, which is also crazy.
Yeah, didn't you ask like who the farthest somebody had flew?
They
We
said
didn't hear-
Arkansas.
We didn't hear Florida.
I don't know if we asked in both Tacoma shows.
Well, not everybody is a yell out person.
That's
either.
true.
But thank you so much for coming all that way. Tacoma was fucking awesome.
Tacoma
dude.
was
for
great.
2 days straight, 4 shows. You guys were awesome. Every single show.
Oh, and they said, I'm also bringing my girlfriend whom I introduced to DB relatively recently, and she loves the podcast almost as much as I do.
We might have met them.
That's a hard hunk for that little lady.
Yeah. Just 1 or 2.
And says that they're so glad that he doesn't have to break up with her because she likes the podcast too.
Yes, and those are the rules, and they are unyielding.
For years, I wanted to write in, and I didn't know which story would be worth reading on the pod, but here's a short, recent one. Audience loves that.
Just for a little bit.
I was working out with my girlfriend a couple weeks ago. Now, that's a humble brag.
We don't all get to do that.
Someone's got their perfect girlfriend, likes the podcast they listen to, and works out with them. When's the wedding? You make all these guys listening, these gals, these folks listening, you make them feel bad because they don't got someone to snuggle up this winter. There's no cuffing season. And while adjusting one of the benches, it slipped and crushed the ever-loving fuck out of the tips of a couple of my fingers. Oh God. Oh. To the extent that I thought they were broken. Dude, you know those pelican cases? Those little pelican cases? Dude, I was like looking through one because I was like, I just need to look through this and see what's up. And it gripped my finger skin and I felt like it ripped it off because, you know, the door, when you open the flap of the pelican box, there's like the hinge like fucking pinched me so fucking hard, dude.
Damn, dude.
I had to run under a cold tap.
Damn, dude, getting pinched.
Dude, I was getting pinched this week.
You ever get pinched?
Dude, nothing worse. You ever been pinched, Ronnie? I don't wish it on anyone.
No.
I would never wish it.
No.
After a few minutes, I assumed they weren't broken, so I did my next set. Oh, okay. All was fine until I got up to drink some water at the fountain. I started to feel the telltale waves of hot, cold, and Disneyland that told me I was about to pass out. I thought I had enough time to go sit down, but boy, was I wrong.
Calling passing out Disneyness is pretty funny.
I got Disney. I got the Disneys. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground and my girlfriend's trying to wake me up.
Girlfriend's trying to suck me off.
Sucking me off. And we do have a free what do you call free use? We have a free use agreement that if I'm passed out, she can touch me. If she's passed out, I can touch her. It's a consent thing that we have.
I gave her my okay to touch me off.
Touch me off anytime. If I'm pissed off.
Living or dead.
Anything. Passed out, not conscious.
Passed completely away.
It's a free use with no rules. Got a CT scan. Oh, they fainted right on their face. Ow. Got a CT scan. We had a clip.
Yeah.
A week later, and apparently I have a few fractures around my eye and my temples or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, my face is broken and I might need surgery.
That's not good at all. Yeah. Easy does it. That's so scary.
You came to the
Passing out
Tacoma show and your face was broken? Or this was an old story?
Maybe this was the recent the reason why we didn't hear anybody from Florida.
Because they couldn't say it. Their face was broken.
Or they didn't show up.
Just wanted to let you boys know this podcast is partially responsible for saving my life in vet school.
I was just trying to visually make the connection.
I moved to Scotland for my doctorate and experienced a deep depression for the 5 years that I was there. Only 4 things kept me from committing an irreversible while I was there. The gym, weed, sex, and dynamic banter.
That's very nice.
In no particular order.
Right there after sex.
In no particular order.
We're just
After
making an
sex.
observation.
Once it's after sex, then it's in no order. It's particular. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, he says. In a sea of disassociation, I have vivid memories of literally crying laughing while flying down a hill on my bike as I delivered for Uber Eats. This is the only podcast I listen to and have never once skipped an ad. That one is for the companies that don't like how you do ads. Thank you very much. They do listen.
In this business, the ads skip you.
Very good.
That's a nice core memory to have with the bike and the wind rushing through your hair,
agreed.
laughing.
And they say I have gotten honey and tushy through y'all because I love the ads.
Nice.
And so much. Love you boys, Danny. P.S. I'll leave my number in case you guys have any animal medical questions, either for the pod or for real life.
Do you have any bunny related questions? Kevin has bunnies.
I don't have it.
Who works on a... Yeah, I get that.
I don't have it.
Who works on a furry? Vet or person doctor?
Oh, that's
Ask
a
him
good
that.
question.
A furry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star 67?
Yes.
Yes.
What's his name?
Danny.
Danny. Is this the guy who fell in the
Yeah.
gym? That was all one guy?
Yeah.
He's like Forrest Gump. So much shit happened to him. Hi, this is Yingy.
So go back to the club.
We're gonna have to leave a message for ding.
I hope he says his phone number on his outgoing shit.
Yes.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Whoa,
The person you're
accent.
trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Long distance.
Hi, Danny. This is Steve Zaragoza and Mike Falzone from Dynamic Banter.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny. We were reading your History Road from October 31st, from before the Tacoma show, and we wanted to ask you some animal questions, but now we're gonna forget it, never do it again.
Also, there we go. I was gonna throw in the "Are you all right?"
Are you all right?
but,
Well,
but
they'll listen.
fuck
They'll
it.
hear the episode.
But actually, fuck it.
Fuck you, man. I don't give a shit.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us here today, Steve. Do you have anything to talk about?
Wash the spider out. There is a movie one. I don't know. No, movie one is happening this week, so it's already passed.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good at that. I'm
If you're a
good.
single person and you want to get hooked up by three comedians, come to the world famous Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard for Human Romance Dating Show on the 29th of November. And lots more fun things in the future. Future.
He's getting the hell out.
I'm getting out of here. I'm moving.
Bye,
Bye
Steve.
bye.
Bye, Steve.
This is my last episode recorded for me living in the valley.
Last episode with Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Bye,
You'll never
Steve.
see Steve again.
Bye. I'm leaving. I'm never gonna be on the.
That was a HeadGum podcast.